Hello everyone, welcome back to Railroads Online. Tom here, T&BH Gaming. We're back in another episode of Railroads Online. Guys, it's been about a week. I wanted to get a game out, another episode out before now, but I have been a little, I can't almost say under the weather, but I've got some issues with my back and my legs, and I've been in some pretty intense pain for the last few days, so I haven't felt much like sitting up in a chair and playing video games. So actually been off work for the last 3 days as well, so I've just been trying to relax and stay off my feet and trying to get better here. So I've been seeing a doctor about it and trying to figure out what's going on, but let's get into this game, guys. We left off here. I think we were headed back to the sawmill. Just dropped off a load of, hate I can't get in there. We just dropped off a load of lumber at the iron mine. So we're gonna, don't do it. I believe the last time we started up this game and we jumped into F menu and the engine went flying everywhere. So I didn't do it that time. I think it does every time it does an update. It does that. The engine happens to go flying. Let me jump back out of this view, guys. Wanted to check real quick and see. Alright guys, I hope that's better. I've got audio now. I just looked down when I was talking about it. And so welcome to the channel, guys. I don't know when my audio dropped off, but I'll have to go back and check it. But we'll get back here. We're headed back to the sawmill. We just dropped off over here at the iron mine. Right there, we just dropped off our lumber, and we're headed back to the sawmill to get another load. I know you could see in the video, you probably couldn't hear me. We were talking about the we've got $3,400, which is a little over $3,400, which is almost enough to get that 10 mile. I want to get that 10 mile, guys. It's the next engine on my list. So I want to get it, and for running trains back and forth between the sawmill and the iron mine here, and then maybe we'll put this class 48 once we get track laid to the smelter and to the coal mine. We'll let this 48 run trains back and forth between those two, between the iron mine here and the oil field, and the smelter and the coal mine. But yeah, I believe that 10 mile will be better for this long distance trip, because this is quite a haul from the coal mine to the or from the sawmill to the iron mine over here. So, but guys, we will catch you in a few. We get a little closer to the sawmill. So I'll see you in a few. Alrighty guys, we're gonna jump back in here real quick. Get us back rolling as we snake through this valley here, headed back to the sawmill. I'm trying to keep an eye on it over here on the railroad lines extended. Well, sorry about that, guys. It goes to game audio. Trying to get an idea of where we're at. Okay. Trying to get an idea of where we're at. I know on the map, so maybe give you an idea. Here, we'll jump out of that view for a minute. Back up here and get a view of where we're at on the map. So right here, this is the sawmill, and this is the lumber yard. So I believe that's just a switch. But so here's the oil field, and right over here is the iron mine, and then up here and here is the smelter, and the coal mine's over here. So and then I think the ironworks is right in here somewhere. So let's get back in our view here. So we're trucking along here. We're almost coming back up on fixing to cross the river. I think for the final time here, and then we'll cut up around. There's a straight and then a corner, and we'll be back to the sawmill's right there, guys. So you can see it through the trees right there, top of the smokestacks. So we just got to go up and around and come back into the sawmill. And then we'll drop these cars and we'll jump in the shay, and we'll take the shay back up to the lumber mill or lumber yard, and we'll get another load of logs and stuff, or we'll see. I don't know. We may just load this back up and head back. I don't know, guys. I think, you know what? I think we ought to do. We ought to load this back up, and let me get back in my UI here because I'm coming up on this pretty quick. I need to. Give her some breakdown. Alright, let's get these cranes going here. Jump over here to the railroad lines extended, and we'll activate these cranes. And get them loaded up here. I like that, guys, being able to do that. One with 2 or 3 or 4 there's 3 or 4 updates ago, I think, when they did the automatic cranes, where now you just click it once and it goes until the car's loaded. And that was great quality of life fix, update for these for this game, especially when you're playing by yourself. I know this game, the QMA kind of designed this game as like, for more of a multiplayer game, and it is a great multiplayer game. You get friends on here and you can actually, it's nice to be able to get friends on here and play, and you have a brakeman, and just like running a real railroad, somebody to load the cars and stuff like that. But that quality of life, for people who play by themselves like me, right now I really don't do any multiplayer stuff. Right now it's just me, so it's really great to be able to control that. And then also, and I hate that drops out, guys. I wish I could do something about that. I've played with it and tried to fix it, but every time I come over to the every time I switch screens there and I click on that other screen to do something in the railroad lines extended, that you lose the audio on this side. So it quits picking up the audio for the actual game. But anyway, we'll get these loaded up, guys, and we'll I want to try out that. I think we ought to try out that turntable there, because I had a kind of an issue there. With the turntable. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and I did it again, guys. Sorry. It's gonna go up. I'm trying to see if the switches are aligned right. It doesn't look like it. I don't know why I can't see those switches. Or tell if they're aligned right. Might be because because I turned the graphics down a little bit, guys. You'll see. We should be loaded up. Yeah, we're loaded up. So let me jump out of here. I want to jump into the. You see, guys, I turned my graphics down all the way to low. My frame rate, I got it set at 60. Could probably even bring that down to 30. I might if I have to, but right now I got it turned down to low, just for the simple fact that if I run it on medium, it just lags too much, guys. I really have to get a better graphics card or a new computer. Um, this is a gaming computer, but it's 4 years old. I believe it's about 4 years old now. So, and the graphics it's only got a 1070 graphics card in it, guys, and just with the updates in the games and stuff, and now that they've gone to the Unreal 5 game mechanics, it's really hard on this laptop to keep up. So we might just go ahead and. I was thinking about a graphics card for a laptop, but the more I think about it, I think I just want to go ahead and get swapped to a desktop gaming computer, because the laptop's just not made for this kind of gaming. To be honest, I don't think they hold up well. Excuse me, I don't think they hold up well in this kind of gaming. So let's get this thing going here. See, that is so 3% stops it. It's 8% over here. I can put it on 69% and it's barely gonna move. Take that 3% off and she takes off like a bat. But we're gonna move it up. Yeah, so they were switched in the right spots. You can't see it, so you can't see it. There it is. Now you can see it. So it just comes in. Whoops. Get out of there. So it just comes in just a little too late. I'm going to get up to alright, you guys can quit anytime now. We'll get up to about there. Am I far enough yet? I don't think I'm far enough yet. Come on, a little more. Gotta get past that switch. So I'm gonna get past that switch there, guys, and I'm gonna go over here to extended and flip that switch. So that's what I was saying before. When I was talking about the cranes being the update where the cranes, they load automatically. They keep loading keeps going around and loading until the car is completely loaded, instead of have to click on them every time. That was a great quality of life. But also the update, when they did that, they updated the railroad lines extended, so you can actually, there's a spot on the railroad lines extended where you can actually click on the crane and the crane will operate. So you don't actually have to get out of the engine, and that's great for somebody who's playing by themselves and not doing a multiplayer game. We'll go back this thing up here. While we're backing it up, I think I'm going to switch over and show you guys that. So if I flip over to this screen here, if you see right there, guys, those little gray buttons on the platforms there, those are for the cranes, and if you click on it, it says activate, and it'll activate that crane, and the crane will start loading. So it's a oops. Let's get back to the main game here. That's a great quality of life fix for these for the game here. Now what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to back this up on this spur here, or this on the main. That's actually the main, so I'm just going to back it up on the main here, and then I'm going to cut loose and then come forward and back up, and I'm going to go over here and I'm going to switch around. I want to try this turntable out. When they did the weather update, weather, I wish they'd railroad line extended would do something about being able to uncouple these cars and couple them back with the railroad lines extended, but that hasn't happened yet. But anyway, so when they when they did the weather sky update, which gave us weather in the night and with the day and night cycle. Quit doing that. Sorry about that, guys. The notifications keep popping up on my phone. Is actually, I need to detach it. It's attached to the computer right now, so I'm getting these updates, and then they pop up on the screen over here. But anyway, got sidetracked again. I do that a lot, guys. So it when they did the weather sky update, for some reason he lost traction on the turntable. The turntable wouldn't. There was no brake to it. So you get on the turntable and try to stop. I wonder why it keeps stopping like that. But anyway, it wouldn't stop. It wouldn't stop on the turntable. It would just slide right across to the other side. And they say it's fixed. I want to find out if it's fixed or not. So we're going to turn this train around. Gosh, that just sounds horrible, guys. I don't. And this I've noticed too. Watch, it'll get going. It'll get going. Alright, and then we're going to stop here. And I'm going to go over here and back up onto actually I flipped the wrong one. We're going to back up onto the back up on this turntable and see if we can stop on it. I don't understand why it does that. Alright, we're going along, we're going along, we're going along, we're going along, we're going along. And let's see if we can stop on this turntable, guys. Alright, so it does. It stopped on the turntable. Well, that's nice to know. That's another thing that would be nice to do in Railroads Online Extended. I wonder if you can turn the turntable. Be nice to be able to turn the turntable without having to get off, but we're going to jump off here and turn this turntable on around and see if we can get headed back to the iron mine with this load. And I think once we get to the iron mine, guys, my plan of attack is to go ahead and now that we've got our line set up to the iron mine and the oil field, is to go ahead and do a build some track to the smelter. And I think that's the next logical thing there, is to go to the smelter and then to the coal mine. I think that looks like it's just about lined up. Let's see what we got here. That looks like it's lined up. Okay, so we jump in here and back her on up. We'll back her on out of there. And we'll go pick up front of that train over there, and we'll head down to the but that's nice. That's nice that they got that fixed, because that was really aggravating trying to get onto that. It was I guess well, Ice and Con called it the mini game. Called it the roundabout mini game. So because you would get on there and you would back onto it, and then you'd have to hurry up and go forward, and then hurry up and go back, and just trying to keep back and forth like that till you got to stop where you needed it to be. And it was definitely interesting trying to especially with the longer engines, you know, if you had I don't have one in this game yet, so, but if you had like a oh, I don't know, if you had the class 78, or maybe the, oh, excuse me guys, maybe the Tweetsy or something like that, it would be a little it could be a little challenging trying to stop, because they are almost the same length as the turntable. So actually I think one of them, I don't know if it's the 48 or the class 78 or the Glenbrook even, or the Tweetsy that hang over the cow. See, why does it stop like that? I don't understand what causes that to stop like that, but I think it's got something to do with where it's changing on the changing, like from going from like regular track to a switch or something like that. I don't know why that's put in there. I never put that in there. Yeah, but going from like a regular lay track to a switch or something like that, especially on those three-way switches like that. Which I see, it's 2% brake with stop and 10% regulator. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, I forgot, there's no brakes on those cars. Let me go over here to the extended guys, and I got to put a brake on this car. And then we'll come back here and back into it. There we go. Now we can brake our train here. We're going to hook her up. She's hooked. We can let the brake off of our car over here. You'll tell when I do that because I'll lose the audio for the game. And put our reverser forward. Brake off. Alright guys, we're headed out. Back to the back toward the iron mine, guys. So say goodbye to the sawmill. And we're still in rain, you know, and I think I got this set for rain events only supposed to be set for like 5 minutes and it's supposed to switch, but I don't know. But guys, we'll see you in a few. We're gonna truck along here and get back to the iron mine, and I'll see you guys when I get a little closer. Alright guys, we're coming up on the split for the to drop down to the iron mine. So we're almost there where we can unload this and get some more iron built up. And like I say, our next project I think should be to build some track to the smelter so we can start taking iron and cordwood. And then when we run down here, we'll bring cordwood cars too, so we can start taking cordwood and iron ore to the smelter, so we can start getting some raw iron and some rails. But you guys let me know what you think. Oh, I'm glad that was set right because I was worried. So let me know, guys, what you. I mean, you know, leave a comment, any comment, constructive or otherwise. You know, I take constructive criticism. You know, I'd love for somebody to tell me there's something I think I'm doing wrong or different. Also, guys, I was going to ask the community here, if anybody's got any ideas on, you know, do I keep the laptop and get a different graphics card for it, or, you know, because I may have to, once I get a different graphics card, I don't know if that's all of the problem, or maybe I just don't have enough RAM. I'd have to look this up. I'm not sure. I think this is 16 gigabyte of RAM. I might only be 8, but you know, you guys, you know, let me know what you think. Do I get a graphics card for this? Do I try to get another computer, maybe a desktop, and you know, comments on that are appreciated. Guys, let me know if you want to see more rail building, like we did last couple episodes. Like I say, our next project's going to be to build rails. Matter of fact, before we go back to the, boy, she's smoking down through there, ain't she? She's just hauling tail. Let her rip, tater chip. As Con and Heist would say, send it. Send it. So, yeah, let me just let me know what you guys think. If you like the rail building episodes, you know, we can do that. I can put some episodes where I'm building, where we do, you know, show building track to the different industries, or if you just like the running of the trains back and forth, and you know, I actually tried to do a live stream just before I started this record this episode, but it just did not go well, guys. It was yeah, it shut down my whole computer. I had to shut everything down. Is that thing right too? Come on. Yeah. Well, I can't see them until I get right on top of them, and that's scary. So let me see this other one over here. How is it? I want to change it, I think. Yeah, I want to flip that switch. And flip that switch. Yeah. Because I want to put this wire around and back into there. But yeah, it was, I had to shut everything down and restart my whole computer because it just froze everything up. And, you know, I don't know if it just running, got too much running. It can't handle it. You know, it just, like I say, guys, it did a toll. And that's, you know, that again is, you know, is that my graphics card that won't allow me to stream? Is it the, I don't think it's the graphics card in that case, but could be the RAM, not enough memory, could be my processor. This is only an i5 processor, 8th generation in this computer, so it's DDR4, which, you know, they say that's faster data transit, but you know, it's, like I said, this thing's 4 years old, so can I put a graphics card in it and possibly RAM if I have to, and it'd be all right? Or, you know, do I just need a new computer? You guys, give me some comments. Let me know what you think. What do you tell me? What you think of the graphics? Is this on this low setting like this? Is this? I still think it looks okay. It's not great, but it's still okay graphics even on low. Come on, slow down. Yeah, even on low, it's still got good graphics. If I could get that to stop perfect right there, I believe I might have it. That may have stopped, guys. I may have timed that just perfect to stop it right there. Come on, turn around and go the right way. To unload both of these cars. So I got that one. And I got that one. So that was awesome. That worked out just perfect. So let's get back up on our train here. And we'll go back up to the next one. Well, almost back as far as I can. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if that view was all the way back as far as it can go or not. So let's back up here to the next platform, and we'll unload the lumber. And but yeah, I started to do that stream, guys, and it just, man, it just didn't get that one. Went too far. Waited too long. Waited too long to hit the brake. Right about there should do it. But yeah, it shut everything down. Trying to well, I can't even get up on that platform. It shut everything down trying to get that to run. That's what I was looking for. So what do we got? Let's take a look and see what we got in coal over here now. We have 35, 40, 40 of 290, 45 of 290. 50 of 290. Come on, we're going to 50. Yep, we're going to 50. So yeah, we could start running some zero beams left. We could start running some iron ore up there. Could bring a load. So we're up to 60 of 290. We could start running some iron ore up there and bring some cordwood and back with us. So when we come down, we'll come down with some cordwood and some lumber and some beams, and then drop the lumber and beams off, and then drop the cordwood, drop them empty cars off, and put them over here on the spur at the oil field, and then take some iron ore and some cordwood to the smelter, and then come back and drop the iron ore cars, coal cars off at the hopper cars off here at the on one of these tracks, or drop them off over there at the oil field until we need them again. But yeah, like I said, I tried to start that stream, guys, and it just shut everything down, and I'm tempted to try to start another one right now. So I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. We're going to call it here, and in case this doesn't work and it crashes my computer, I'm going to call it here, and then I'm going to start back up, and I'm going to start recording another session, and then see if I can start a stream in the middle of recording, see if that works. Because the last time I was trying to start the stream from the beginning before I was recording, and so you guys take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and God bless you, and we will catch you guys on the next one.